Good evening and welcome to the evening news. I am Kayode Adebayo. The emergence of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as the APC presidential candidate in the next year general elections has been described as a good omen for Nigeria, especially as the northern governors jointly embrace shifting of power to the south. Special advisor on education to Governor Adegboyega Oyetola of Osun State, Mr. Jamiu Olawumi dropped the hint shortly after participating on OSBC TV current affairs program Saturday Morning Treat. According to him, Asiwaju Tinubu's long-year rapport with all ethno-religious sects in the country shows him as a detribalized man fit to wear the shoes of presidency after President Muhammadu Buhari.
Asiwaju is a bridge builder. Nobody, there are few people that have related with Asiwaju that I know that will resist invitation to support his presidential ambition. Now we have Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has his tentacles across the country in a manner that will say everyone has confidence in his capacity and capabilities. Even Chief Awolowo had predicted that the time will come when people in opposing camps will come together to fix Nigeria. And that's what has happened. People across Nigeria, if you have 13 governors in a country, considering that the power should shift to the south, it means those predictions are coming to truth. So what we have now is a seeming national consciousness that grows beyond sentiments of tribe, sentiments of religion, and sentiment of sex or gender. But I know that this is a presidential candidate that will muster all he has and will galvanize all supports and will be supported by Nigerians who want good for this country to become the next president.
He added that nothing like buying the delegates occurred at the just concluded APC primary at Eagle Square in Abuja, especially from Tinubu's camp.
And I didn't see where they were distributing money. If you take somebody to Abuja, the government takes them, the party at the states takes them to Abuja. The party has money to take care of their welfare. If giving them hotel accommodation, giving them stipend to want to buy bread or tea in Abuja as transport at DTA is what people call money. That I saw, but I didn't see dollars at this convention. So this convention that produced Asiwaju was free of all those infractions that will affect the credibility of election.
And finally, sir.
Muhammadu Buhari has been thumbed up for reviving June 12 as a national day in the history of Nigeria and for recognizing the widely accepted winner of the 1993 election, Chief MKO Abiola. An activist, Comrade Wahid Lawal, made the statement while speaking to OSBC News after featuring on OSBC TV current affairs program Saturday Morning Treat. Comrade Lawal described the current political trend as a failure, as people do not vote again by conscience like that in 1993, but for monetary gain, which is detrimental to the nascent democracy. He speaks further.
Nigeria recorded, against all odds, the fairest election in the history of this country. And to God be the glory, with what is happening presently in the country, we hope that we repeat that exercise come 2023. And next month, when we're going to pose to re-elect our governor, I'm confident that the good people of Osun State will vote massively for Mr. Adegboyega Oyetola.
With the level of the current heavy monetization of our politics, it may be difficult to have another June 12. Because, you know, the election we held on June 12 is an option A for an open ballot system that you come out and queue behind your Nobody induced voters then. But what we're having now, since it is a secret voting system, they call people out and induce. So we witnessed the primary of some of these political parties recently, and we see how heavily the primary was monetized. So, except we have a new law that regulates the system, having another June 12 may be a mirage.
President Muhammadu Buhari has inaugurated the Presidential Council on Digital Economy and E-Government, promising that his administration will continue to take advantage of digital technologies to transform every sector of the economy. While inaugurating the council in Abuja, the president directed Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Issa Pantami, to chair the council on his behalf and give regular updates. He tasked the members to work towards strengthening the capacity of government to develop, adopt, and deploy digital technologies to make government more efficient and transparent, thereby improving Nigeria's global standing in the ease of doing business. President Buhari noted that the council, whose members were picked after a painstaking and thorough process, will provide the oversight needed to bring about a veritable structure for accelerating achievements in digital economy and the implementation of e-government in the country. In another development, the federal government has threatened to withdraw licenses of universities, polytechnics, colleges of education, and other tertiary institutions operating below standards prescribed by law. Minister of Education Adamu handed down the threat in Abuja when he met with a delegation from the Senior Staff Union in Colleges of Education, Nigeria, over lingering and disturbing issues affecting the colleges of education sector. This came as the Senior Staff Union in Colleges of Education called on the government to ensure the immediate release of the 15 billion naira revitalization fund approved for colleges arising from the need assessment exercise. Responding to the president on Sukwen, Danla de Michela, who led the delegation on the poor state of some state-owned colleges of education across the country, urged the minister to withdraw license of the tertiary institutions that were substandard and found to have deviated from the mandate for which licenses were issued to them. And believers have been admonished to adhere to words of God in order for their vision and mission to be accomplished. President, Springs of Hope Christian Ministries, based in California, USA, Reverend Lawrence Lasisi, stated this at the grand finale of the Festival of Hope at the 2022 Open Air Revival. In his sermon, he urged Christians to believe in the power of Jesus, adding that with the power, chains are broken while bondage set loose. He stated further that no matter the situation of the country or whatever individual might be passing through, hope and calling on God will open doors of blessing and will surely bring solutions to whatever problem. The grand finale of the Revival of Hope climaxed with the song's ministration by popular gospel artist Mama Bolare, including Toyin Abiye, Edemas Choir, and Sindiko Choir, among others. Osun State government will tomorrow hold a farewell ceremony for intending pilgrims from the state for the 2022 Holy Pilgrimage to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This was disclosed by the state Amiru Hajj Sheikh Maruf Ishola, who also doubles as the Naibul Imam of Oshogbo land. He explained that during the farewell ceremony, the State Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board will hold a special prayer and seminar for the prospective pilgrims to further equip them with necessary information in respect of their trip to the Holy Land. The farewell ceremony will hold at the State Government Secretariat Central Mosque in the morning. Sheikh Ishola asked all the prospective pilgrims from the state to attend the program as a matter of duty, just as he urged them to wear the designated attire to the venue for easy identification. He also enjoined the intending pilgrims to continue to cooperate with the management of the State Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board and follow whatever information given to them to ensure their safety before, during, and after the Hajj exercise. Activities marking 2-year remembrance of late former Deputy Chief of Staff to Osun State Governor Mr. Adigboyega Oyetola on General Administration, Mr. Mikhail Adejare Adebisi, holds tomorrow in afternoon in his Olobu house. This is contained in a release by the Chairman Planning Committee, Mr. Sulaiman Dari Alabi. The release indicates that the program will feature prayer sessions, scholarship for 10 indigent undergraduates, and presentation of support fund for 20 people with health challenges, as well as launching of Jare Adebisi Foundation. According to the release, dignitaries expected at the occasion include Governor Adeboyega Oyetola and members of his cabinet. And on sports, Nigeria's Tobi Amusan and Kenya's Ferdinand Omayala anchored their teams to 4x100-meter relay success at the African Athletics Championship in Mauritius. Amusan, who won the 100-meter hurdles title, ran the final leg to help Nigeria win the women's 4x100-meter relay, as her team bounced back from only qualifying for the final as a fastest loser. Reports say that the silver medal went to the South Africa, while the Gambia, anchored home by 100-meter champion Gina Bass, claimed a first-ever relay medal at a major championship for the West African nation. The win means that Tobi Amusan, who holds the African record of the 100-meter hurdles, matches her feat from 4 years ago when she won the same 2 golds on home soil. Also, Kenya's sprint sensation Ferdinand Omayala ran the final leg of the men's 4x100-meter relay final to win gold to go with the one he won in the individual event. On the foreign scene, suspected insurgents have killed about 10 police officers in an attack in the northern Burkina Faso near the border with Niger. According to security sources, an outlying gendarmerie post in Sentenga in Seno province was targeted by terrorists. Another security source confirmed the attack, the latest in a string of bloody assaults in the landlocked Sahel state. The source added that the security forces had routed the assailants in a counter-attack and were now combing the area. And that ends the evening news on OSBC TV. Please join us at 7 for the major report. Good evening.